Hi, I'm Lisa Pine, the Colorado Fire Commission Administrator. I want to take a little time today to tell you about the work that we have accomplished over the last year, the first year of the Colorado Fire Commission. Back in June of 2019, Governor Polis signed the legislation that established the first Colorado Fire Commission. The intent of this group was to bring together a vast group of stakeholders to address Colorado's fire issues in a comprehensive and inclusive way. And I think we've really been able to do that. I'm so proud of the work that we've done over the last year. So in October of 2019, we had our first meeting of the Fire Commission. In that meeting, we identified the top priorities that we wanted to look at for this inaugural year. We looked at large fire funding, we looked at regional and statewide coordination of mutual aid, and we looked at fire data. What were some of the issues we have in those areas, and can we come up with new and innovative ways to address those issues? The subcommittees met over the 10 months from October to now, and the goal that we had established was that by July 7th, we would have actionable and approved recommendations that the Colorado Fire Commission could present to the legislature. And yesterday, we met that goal. We had a meeting. We voted on the 5 recommendations that were created out of those subcommittees that I'll talk about in a minute. We had near unanimous support from all of the constituencies that were represented on the Fire Commission to put those ideas forward. And it's really a great day when you see an ambitious goal that we had come to fruition. Yesterday was very exciting for a lot of us that have been in the fire service to see concrete steps forward that we're making. I'm very proud of the work that this group has done and that I get to be a part of it. So we had 5 recommendations that move forward. 2 from the large fire funding subcommittee were to come up with a better way to fund large fires. Large fires will continue to occur in Colorado, and we need to find a really good, stable funding source to pay for those. So that was one recommendation that we put forth, is how we're going to do that. Another one is we'd rather fires never got large. So is there something we can do where we do more state assistance on the front end before fires get large, and how does that work? And we came up with a recommendation on that. And by the way, all of these recommendations are posted on our website that I will mention at the end how you get there. On the regional and statewide coordination of mutual aid, we identified a plan to implement the Colorado Coordinated Regional Mutual Aid System, which is it's a voluntary system, but really helps get those resources where they need to be as soon as possible when a fire starts, so that we get it when it's small. All of these recommendations really work together. And the fourth one was to address some statute language that would help implement this mutual aid plan. And the 5th one out of the fire data committee really doesn't yet have the actionable steps that we need, but what it does is it sets out a framework of how we're going to address the fire data problem that we have. Honestly, there's a lot of information out there, and bringing it all together and figuring out who has what to really provide us a comprehensive understanding of how fire impacts Colorado is very important and also very difficult. So that work continues, and work on all of these will continue. What we've done to get these recommendations done is said, in principle, we believe in these ideas, and the constituencies that are represented on the Fire Commission also believe in these ideas. But there is a stakeholder process to go through still. There is a legislative process to go through still. So just because we like these recommendations the way they are, they may not stay that way through the process. This, again, inclusivity is incredibly important to come up with ideas that will help Colorado address its fire issues. What you may have noticed in a lot of what I talked about for what we've done this year has been related to wildland fire. That is not the sole focus of the Colorado Fire Commission. The legislation outlined 10 issues that they wanted us to tackle first. Some of those are wildland, some of those are structure related, some of those are data, which is both wildland and structure. So you will see over time that we will broaden our perspective not to just look at wildland fire. However, the commission felt that in this first year, these wildland fire issues were the things we needed to tackle first. So, as I said, I am so proud and thrilled of the work that this group has done. It is a large group. We have 32 members on the Colorado Fire Commission. Each of the subcommittees then brings in additional subject matter experts so that we're sure to get broad range of perspectives on these issues and make sure we're tapping into the knowledge base that is here in Colorado to help us address these issues. Our next step is to provide an annual report to the legislature, which is due in August, which will outline all of the work that we've done. This will be a public document. Again, it'll be posted on our website when it's complete, and it will show you all of the work that's been done. There are way too many people to name all of everyone that provided input on these projects and these recommendations, but I can tell you everyone worked very hard. The COVID-19 pandemic really stopped our ability to meet in person, which is a much better way to have these sort of thoughtful and difficult conversations about how we move forward. Yet we were able to use the tools at hand to have virtual meetings and to continue these discussions. And the members of the commission, the members of these subcommittees are incredibly busy people, and they volunteered their time to help us craft these ideas. And with the COVID-19 issues, I'm sure their workload was even more expansive. And again, can't thank them enough for the work that they did and the time that they committed to making these recommendations. So that's sort of a quick summary of how our first year with the Colorado Fire Commission went. I'm excited to see how these move forward and what actions the legislature takes up with these and how we move forward. But with all of the issues that we have, all of the work that everybody's trying to do, it's a great day for the Colorado Fire Service and for Colorado in general that these people took the time to come together and work on these. Thank you.